Hey guys, how's it going? Coach Joseph here, and if you're like me, you probably need a haircut right now really bad. I can't wait for things to start opening back up and us getting back in here and just seeing everybody. It's coming up soon, so just stay positive and keep crushing these home workouts, and we will get back at it here in the gym soon, okay? So we got Q Day 27 for Wednesday, and the warm-up is going to be 2 rounds of, you start with either a row, bike, jump rope, run, or mountain climbers, okay? You do that for 30 seconds, just at a moderate pace, and then 10 body weight lunges into 10 alternating seesaw dumbbell bent over rows. That's a mouthful there. So I'll show you those here in a second. So 2 rounds of that, and then we'll dive into the Metcon. It's a fairly long AMRAP, 18 minutes, so definitely something you want to pace. So it goes 12, 9, 6, and then you'll just start back over once you finish the 6 for the 18 minutes, okay? So if you have a bike or a rower, you're doing calories on that, so you'd start at 12 calories, and then box step-ups. You're going to hold the dumbbells down by your sides for that, and dumbbell bent over rows, okay? So the flow is going to be 12 calories, 12 step-ups, 12 dumbbell rows, 9, 9, 9, 6, 6, 6, and then you just start over, okay? So again, pace yourself. You got a long 18 minutes, so go out, at a fairly moderate pace and try to maintain and then pick it up at the end and finish strong. All right. So for our home version, we're going to change those cardio pieces to air squats. Okay. And then you've got backpack lunges, so you'll wear that backpack for those instead of the step ups. And then you have bent over backpack rows. Okay. So that's basically only if you don't have dumbbells or kettlebells, you'll use the backpack there. And you might be in a situation where you just don't have the cardio equipment, so you would do air squats, and then if you have dumbbells or kettlebells, you'll still do the box step-ups and the bent over rows. Okay, so you can kind of play around with this one and make it work for what you have. All right, and then our mobility, pretty straightforward. We're going to do some child's pose and some different variations of that. So with that one, we're mainly trying to loosen up those lats from all the pulling we did, and low back, and then seated saddle for the hip flexors and the quads, since we're doing a good bit of step-ups and quad-dominant exercises. So those will be held for 2 minutes apiece, and we'll take you probably about 8 minutes on that. So good little Wednesday for us. So let's dive into these demos. All right, so we have those seesaw dumbbell bent over rows in the warm-up. So you're going to need your 2 dumbbells or kettlebells, and you're going to get in your hip hinge position, okay? And you want your chest as parallel to the ground as you can, all right? You're going to pull with just one arm, and then as that one's coming down, you're going to pull with the other one, okay? So literally a seesaw. Keep that back nice and flat. All right? So that's your seesaw dumbbell bent over row. You have body weight lunges, so you can either step back for those or step forward for those, okay? And it'd be 5 on each leg, okay? So that's it for the warm-up, and then in the workout, pretty straightforward. You're gonna hold those dumbbells by your sides as you go to step up on the box. So just count every time you're up on that box, that's 1 rep, and make sure you're standing all the way on the box before you step back down. And then dumbbell bent over rows, so instead of that seesaw action, we're just gonna pull both together right, get a good squeeze at the top, okay, and full extension at the bottom, all right? So count those every time you're pulling, that's a rep. And then if you're doing the home version, you got good old air squats, okay, hit full depth, stand all the way up. You've got backpack lunges and bent over rows, but with the backpack, okay? So nothing too fancy for the workout. Just keep moving. The reps are fairly low, so you should be able to not take a lot of breaks on this one, and just keep the motor going and not take long breaks, all right? So mobility, child's pose. So we're looking for knees together, or I'm sorry, feet together, knees spread out a little bit, walk the hands out and sink the chest and butt down. Take a deep breath and then exhale. All right, you're just going to hold that for 2 minutes. Okay, now the other variation I want you to throw in there is going to each side. All right, so kind of wiggle over to the right, same concept, and then over to the left. All right, we're going to hit those lats real good and thoracic, and then seated saddle. So with this one, you're kind of in that same position as you are for child's pose as far as your feet and knees go. And from here, you can lean back onto the hands or forearms or all the way down. All right, whatever is most comfortable for you, and that gives you a good stretch. That's it, guys. Q day 27. All right, go out and crush it. We'll see you tomorrow.